He is a dad, he's a comedian, he is an actor. He's my dad is his biggest fan. You might have seen him on the TV. He's a hilarious man. Please welcome to the stage, Mick Davies!
Alrighty. Thanks, Britt. And thanks to Britt's dad for getting me up here. He's a great guy. It's bloody good to be in St Helens right now. I'll tell you what, it's a fucking beautiful spot. I was on my way up, I was driving in, serene sort of water, very still, very calm. It was gorgeous. And then I just knew what I had to do. I got out my bloody jet ski and I fucking... Yeah! And that wasn't even the jet ski, that was just me preparing to get on it. Just letting everyone know, get out of here, the fucking group of blokes are on a jet ski. It's a great honour to be here, especially to be performing in front of the great Agro from Agro's Cartoon Connections. This is a big honour. He's going to be closing the show, it's going to be huge. Better tell you a bit about myself. I have a lot of doppelgangers. I get told I look like a lot of people. They're not actually people, they're just... Alright. Aggro. These old tricks. Classic aggro prank, that one. I'll tell you this, so being the Crips ambassador has its perks. Number one, get a lot of bread, very good. But every now and again I get situations like the one I'm going to tell you about. So I was just walking through Wellington Court in Hobart and this bloke sort of jumped out at me. It was very scary initially, and he said, are you the Crips bloke? And I said, yes I am! And he said, oh, it'd be great if you could come and say good day to my boys, we're just sitting over there. And I said, yep, you beauty, I'll just grab some lunch and I'll come right back. And as I was coming back, he had his back to me, so I snuck right up behind him and I said, Tasmania! Oh, Jesus! Scared the shit out of me, man. But and then he's like, can I get a photo with you and my boys? And so he had two boys there, and so I got down and I was like, one under each arm. I was like, this is great. Making, I don't know, not making people's days. Just like, I'm not, let's face it, I'm a fucking Z-grade celebrity. I'm barely on the alphabet. But so and he was saying oh mate, my brother's gonna hate this. And I said, oh yeah. What's his name? Let's make a video for him. So it turns out his name was Mick. And I was like, that's my name. So we got the boys, and I said, on three, we're gonna say, sucked in, Mick. So I was like, 1, 2, 3, and they're like, sucked in, Mick. And then my face went down, and I was like, I'm their uncle now. And that's how that works. I got nephews now. Fucking Christmas is gonna be a bitch. But I was saying, I get mistaken for a lot of different people, but they're not people, they're just like animated characters. Like I get Roger Ramjet a little bit. Roger Ramjet, for those that can remember. How about you kids? You big Roger Ramjet fans? Remember that stupid serial cartoon series from the 60s? Perhaps not. So I get Roger Ramjet a bit, I get Buzz Lightyear a little bit. Laugh that up. I get Buzz Lightyear and Johnny Bravo, and there's a bloke that he comes up to me and goes like, mate, you seen the movie Monsters Inc? Yeah. He goes, you look just like if they shaved that big blue bastard, right? Very funny, isn't it? Yeah. But I get another one. This woman came up to me at work and she just she had the most earnest look in her eyes and she just said, you look just like the Paddle Pop lion. But one that I get a lot that is actually a real boy is Dr. Chris Brown. I get the Bondi vet every now and again, which is people say, oh yeah, if he was fat, but that's like I I struggle to sort of take that compliment because that's a compliment, but he's also like much fitter, much better looking, way more successful, and he can fix animals. So, you know, if someone came out to me and be like, "Oh, Mick, my cat's sick," I'll be like, "Oh, does it want some bread?" I can tell it a dick joke. Does it like jokes? So I always feel weird about that. But this year's been a rough one for everyone, I think. And it was rough for me. I'm going through a divorce at the moment. Well, fucking hell, Brittany, you said that'd be nice. Like, do they even know what kind of it's mental health week. They're assholes. Sorry, you were meant to cut that bit. Which means I've had to move back in to my parents' house. And, yeah. But I'm in my 30s, right? So in my teenage years and in my 20s, I was like, ugh, yuck. Fuck off, mum and dad. But I'm in my 30s and I'm like, hell yeah, this is the shit. I'm like boss around now. And mum, mate, cooks me dinner, she washes shit up for me. This is so good. I'm gonna stay here forever. Maybe you guys should think about moving out. Okay? I'll sell this house, make some money, like. But so it's proving a little bit difficult though because they're in a weird phase in their life. It's very difficult to sort of like, you know, sort of control them. They're you know, really rebellious. They think they know everything. They think they know everything that's right. Real tough time because you know, mum will come up to me and she'll be like, "Oh, I'm going out." And I'm like, "Where? With who? Okay. And what time will you? I want you home by 2 p.m. Like, come on, like it's not. And what are you wearing? Like, you know, khaki slacks and a Kathmandu jacket? Alright, fine. But I'm having so much trouble with my dad because I go up to my dad and I say something perfectly reasonable like, "Hey Dad, go clean my room." And he doesn't. He just runs into his room, slams the door shut, and just turns up Andre Rieu really loud. He's like, "You're not the boss of me." And I was like, "Get a load of this," and I slide enduring power of attorney papers under the door, and I say, "No, yeah, I fucking will be, right?" Sorry, Daryl. But I'll close with this. So I work in a building that has more than one floor. Have you guys seen that before around here? It's like, surely the fire station has 2 floors because those assholes just love going down them poles, don't they? But so we work in a building, got an elevator, and I always feel bad because, like, you know, when the elevator's about to close and you just stick your arm through like you're a goddamn Terminator and you go, "Oh, I just didn't want to take the stairs." So I feel like there's a lot of pressure in that moment when the door opens and then there's like all these angry people going like, "Fuck, we all know you work on the first floor, what are you doing?" So, but I figured out what to say. So it's like, you know, the doors are closing, I run, arm through the elevator, and it opens up and there's all these angry faces. I'm like, 6 puppies, all delivered safely. All right, I've been the Bondo Vet. Thank you so much. Have a great night.